Hey kids, I kind of lose my crap in this video. I mean, I go anger quick, so I wanted to give a little bit of a heads up as to why that is. And to start, I used to be a part of a group, Consumer Revolt. It became something else. It ended up being called Comicsgate. And anytime you would give your opinion on something, especially if it had to do with a character that wasn't white, you would end up getting called any kind of ist or ism, and it was unfair. See, we're doing a list here. It's called basically they're talking about why online comic fans suck. So I thought it would be funny, kind of like I did another list as well. We did the people who were on my live streams over at I Love Comics. And it was mildly successful. Some chapters better than others, and I thought it was fun. So I figured, what the heck? Let's break down this one. I think it'll be fun. And this one is toxic fans on Twitter, right? And I got angry really quick, and I start yelling, and the obscenities that come out of my mouth, I had to cut this thing down to about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And that's because I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of this attitude where if you don't agree with the narrative, you're called a racist, you're called a fascist, you're called all sorts of stuff like this. And because the thing is, they would never condescend to actually have a conversation with any of us. They would never say, hey, look, let's sit down and talk it out. And I want to find out who you really are. Why do you actually think these things and so forth? And this happens right away, and I'm just done. I don't know, maybe my sugar levels were off. I'll say things like, I don't think Falcon should be Captain America. And of course, that'll be met with, well, you don't like black people and you're just racist. No, because Falcon's been around for 60 freaking years. He established himself early, by the way, as a protector of Harlem and black people. I don't think a character like that would give up his identity. And I definitely don't think he would think of it taking his white partner's name, and he's a partner, not a sidekick, and then call it a freaking promotion, which is how everybody treats it. And anytime I point that out, oh, you're just racist. No, go fuck yourself, seriously. And that kind of thing happens right at the beginning of this, and I lose it. So I wanted to set up the context for the anger. There you go, guys. You know what? Enough talk from me. Let's get into it. It's only like 2 minutes, 50 seconds. So kick back, relax. Let's get this party started. Let's move on. Number 9 is Comics Twitter. Just say Twitter. Seriously. Twitter can be an entertaining place, but it's also had a vile element. Really? No. That has been exacerbated in recent years. It's been a lot better. Worst fans have put down roots on the platform. It's full of bad takes, clout-chasing podcast hosts, harassment, movie fans mocking comics, endless arguments, and the bitterest fans imaginable. Oh, here we go. Comicsgate weaponized these tendencies as a group of fans and former mainstream creators complained about the fact that the comic industry had become slightly more diverse. Oh, once again, you goddamn liars. I was there at the freaking beginning. It was not about anybody being you fucking racist liars, because we were saying that they should have their own freaking comics, you jackasses. This pissed me off. The one thing these jackasses would never do is to condescend to have a conversation with any of us, and then they tell us how we think. Well, mind readers of fucking CBR, what am I thinking now? Yeah. It is just so freaking dumb, because they talk about this as if they've spoken to us. Okay, you're trying to say something while I'm ranting. What do you have?
Oh no, I was just saying. I mean, this is just the mainstream opinion that it's the agenda. It's the agenda narrative. It's the same thing I dealt with Gamergate. It's how they see the world. Now, I mean, it's hilarious because guess what? We're not the ones saying that only black writers can write black characters, or Asian writers can write Asian characters, or women can only write female characters. That's their side doing that.
Yeah, I know. They are the racists calling everybody else racist. So there you go. You see what I'm talking about. The narrative on this section got absolutely lost because of the anger. I feel a little bad about that, guys. I don't even know if I finished. Did I actually finish the paragraphs and such, what they were talking about? The thing is when it comes to toxic Twitter, I do believe it's true, but for both sides. It's not just one side. Oh, these toxic fans over here. There's creators, the comic book writers and artists, editors. There's people on all sides of it that just want to divide. And they're not even conquering. It's just division. It's useless. And the fact that nobody is actually talking to anybody with the different beliefs and they're just hurling names. It's like they put their fingers in their ears and they're like, la 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 la. All this time they're just hurling insults. And this is on both sides of the field. And I understand. I've contributed to this. I really have. But it truly is not a nice place. So it would be a little bit better if we could sit down. I'm not saying you got to agree, but it would be nice to actually have conversations and talk everything through. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to do all the clickings, the likings, the stuff that helps the algorithm, helps the channel out, doesn't cost you anything. Click like, share, and all that kind of stuff. Get word out about the channel. If you don't mind helping out the channel another way, there's a tip jar over at COVID, really? That's where I am right now? Over at Ko-Fi. Just drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on. Helps us keep making videos for you. This is the way I'm trying to make a living here. And I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.